Hey guys, so today ended up being kind of a choppy day. We just ranged pretty much from 390 to that 395 area, and then we kind of had a attempted breakout right here around 1 o'clock, and then we finally, end of day, just started sold off though. And then we closed right there at that 390 key level. So kind of interesting going in tomorrow. Tomorrow, if you don't know, is quad witching day. Quad witching day doesn't usually, I don't know. I think it's more hyped up than it really is. So you can see this was the last quad witching day. So we closed at 366 and then we opened at 365. So about $1 down really. And you can see this was the bottom of the June drop, and this has been the low of 2022. And then we look over here at March 18th. Where's that? Sorry, I went too far. March 18th right here. You can see we closed at 441 and we opened at 438. So oof, that is a $3 open. And then you can see it rallied all day. This one, it was kind of like a big drop in the morning, and then it kind of chopped and rallied end of day. So interesting, and why that matters is currently aftermarket is sitting about $2.67 down. So if we were to open at that range, that puts us right here about this 387. We could really even go down to like 386, maybe even 385 if it got really gnarly. And then we might just see a big rally end of day. It'll be interesting to see what happens tomorrow. So I'm going to zoom out real quick here and show this what I'm talking about. I'll show it tomorrow too on the weekly in a little more detail. But we are working on a big one drop consolidation with a fake dead cat drop consolidation, and then the final drop. We're working on that pattern right now. We have the drop, dead cat, drop with consolidation, and another dead cat. And then we could be working on our drop, which could put us somewhere down here in this falling wedge area of like 370. So something to keep in mind on. Main things I'm watching going into tomorrow is we did close below the 390.4 low. We did close right here at 390.12. We did not breach through 388.5, and we did not close below that level. I'm really going to be struggling to be full on bear until we get a full candle close, just because of what happened back here. Until we fully close a whole candle, not just half the candle like we did today below 391, I struggle to be bearish, and even with the VIX too, which I'll talk about in a couple minutes. Key support to watch for tomorrow though is right here at 388.5. 386.2 or 1 is the 50% retracement of this bear channel that we're in for 2022, and then last support will be right here about 385.3. And then we could, if it's like a huge red day, go down as low as about 387, and that would be the blue bear channel support. Key resistance is going to be 391, 393.2, and then eventually up here at 395.5. The weekly, so we did wick through this weekly support that we readjusted last week, which is a big deal, which tells me that support is truly being broken, and then that was pretty much just a fake rally last week, and that was a true dead cat bounce. We are sitting right at key 390 weekly level support here. I would like to see a close below that level, preferably somewhere in the mid 380s, to really confirm that we are in the next leg down. And we're also working on a really nicely bearish engulfing candle that we need to close below 393 to confirm. Key support though is 390, right here around 380 is the support, and resistance is going to be at 402, and then eventually up here at 409, which obviously we're not going to rally $19 tomorrow. Futures are looking real bloody right now. We have that big pre or after hours going right now. We did close below or above, 3905, which is pretty bullish. Or I would just say, I wouldn't say bullish, but it's not a continuation of bear channel yet. So it'll be interesting what happens with this candle. This candle opened at 3905 and has just traded below it now. So if we close this candle below 3905, that is a pretty big deal. Key support is going to be right here at 3867, and then eventually down here at 3820. Looking at the weekly, same thing. We did wick below here. We did wick below 3900, which is a big deal. We are through the weekly support. So key support tomorrow is at 3827. That would touch this black bear channel. So it'll be an interesting level to watch if we do get that big of a breakdown tomorrow. So Apple was looking weaker, and actually futures now is kind of catching up to that, and after hours is catching up to how Apple looked. Apple held this 153.7 level for a good amount today, and then it finally broke through. It did hold below its daily 8 EMA, and now this is the first full candle closed below 155.5, which is the 200 EMA. So that's a pretty big deal with this is 3 closes in a row and a full candle close below the 200 EMA. So we'll look at key support tomorrow at 151.5, 149.8, and then this blue support at 148. Resistance is going to be right here at 153.8, and then we're going to look all the way up here at 157.4. I will probably reconfigure some of this support. Probably 154.7 will be another support I watch, but I'm going to let this candle close tomorrow, and I'm going to reconfigure these supports and resistances around here. There's been a lot of trading that has gone on right around this level, but it's been very choppy, and there hasn't been like a very strong level. This 153.8 really has been the biggest pivot on Apple. Looking at the Apple Weekly, we are also working on a nice bearish engulfing candle. We'd like to see it close below 152.7 to confirm that. Key support is 150.6, and we could push even as low as 148.8 tomorrow and still be in this downward channel. The thing to note about this downward channel on Apple compared to SPY and futures is it has 2 touches on the resistance and 2 touches on the support. So this is a pretty good confirmed downward channel for me right here, that really until one way or the other breaks, then we should just assume we're trading in this channel. So if we get like a massive support bounce next week off 145.5, it would be safe to assume we're going to retest. Same with tomorrow. If we bounce here, we could see a bigger move up. So something to keep in mind as we go forward. So the VIX. I struggle with the VIX just because it tries to break through 26.9, which is a key level, as you can see with all these wicks, but it couldn't do it. It tries to break below 25.5, which you can see with all these wicks and this fake breakdown right here, but it just couldn't do it. Really, we are just stuck on the VIX. This is the second day in a row just kind of stuck here. I would like to be bearish for next week and for some Friday puts to see the VIX close over 26.9, preferably make a new high and close over 28.3, and I would like to see SPY close somewhere down here in the mid 380s, and then I would be okay with puts for next Friday expiration. For calls for next Friday expiration, I would like to see the VIX close below 25.5, preferably somewhere below 24.7, and I would like to see SPY close above 393. If those happen, those are conditions I would look at to go long. Whatever you choose to do, whether you do calls or puts, if you do puts, I would close those on Tuesday night before FOMOC. Whatever happens next week, FOMOC should be a green day. Historically, there's always a big rally at 2 o'clock to 2:30. I mean, once he talks and stuff like that. So if you're in any type of put position, I would close it on Tuesday night, because usually almost every single FOMOC we open green on that Wednesday. If you are in calls and you are still doing okay, I would hold those till end of day on Wednesday and close them before the 2 o'clock hits. I would close them right before 2 o'clock for the max IV and move up. That's kind of my plan. Looking at Bitcoin, we are breaking down here from this 20.2 level, and we're going to start closing in tomorrow and this weekend at 18.8 support level. All right, I hope you guys had a good day, and I will see you guys tomorrow for a longer, more in-depth weekly analysis. Thanks for tuning into this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you like what you saw, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button to stay updated. I am providing my Discord link right here. That's a lifetime link. If it doesn't work, go ahead and send me a message and I will get you a new link. I do have a pre-market update I do every day where I update with supports and resistances and different scenarios that might play out through the day. I also do a live commentary throughout the day with updates and changes, and I do push out buy and sell alerts on SPY and other tickers that I'm trading at the time. Currently, membership is $20 per month or $228 per year. You can follow me on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, or TikTok under SPY Optionaire, or Reddit under Daddy Dirsch.